Hello, everybody. How we doing? Great to see you, everybody. It is time for our for our Christmas special here. I've just been informed that my camera has been on this whole time, and I had no idea. So, I guess it's time for us to get things started here, ladies and gentlemen. What do you say we get the cast in here? Come on in, Nine and Numb.
Why don't you get things started?
Hi there.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know why my camera was on the whole time.
I messaged you. Your camera was up in the corner, not the whole live stream. You were sharing your video, but then I was like, you're just sitting there drinking and everything, but everybody could see what you were doing.
Just bizarre because I had it shut off on my end here and I couldn't see it.
I'm sure everybody enjoyed the live stream countdown.
Ridiculous. Technology is terrible. It was working fine just a minute ago. But anyway, well, we're here now, and it's nearly the end of the year. This nightmare of a year is nearly over, everybody. So I guess that's just one more thing that we can chalk up to a terrible, terrible 2020. But we're here to try and fix that. One last show of our 20th anniversary year, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't get to do much for it. We were stuck at home. And you know why? Baby, it's COVID outside. That's right. That's the name of the show. Baby, it's COVID outside. So what do you say we go ahead and just hand the show over here to our lovely host, Dawn? Dawn, take it away.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing some short form games for you tonight, like always. And I've been getting suggestions in the chat already. I'm glad you're joining us. Hopefully you got some hot cocoa or a drink or two. And we're going to get started here with our first game of the night called The Grinch. And this one is going to be James, Hooper, and Angel. And James is going to be our Grinch for this one. All right. And we're going to have Hooper. Hooper is calling in to a call center that Angel is on. And I asked in the chat for where would you not want to go on a holiday? Let's see. And I like that one. Ashley says she would not like to go to the Sears outlet mall. That's where she would not like to go for the holidays. Maybe she's doing some extra shopping. So Hooper here had a problem. That's where he was, I guess, sent on vacation, was the Sears outlet mall. And so he's calling the call center to get that fixed from Angel. And James, as the Grinch, he's kind of monitoring this call, and he's going to come in and out and maybe cause some extra additional havoc on that. All right, guys. So our first game of the night, take it away.
Thank you for calling the Sears outlet. How can I help you today?
Well, right, you see, I wanted to go on vacation to Chicago so that I could see the Sears Tower while I could. But instead, you sent me to the, where's my notes? The Sears Outlet Mall?
Yes.
It's not the same thing, is it?
No, it's not. And it is actually a common misconception. Many people do believe that the Sears Tower is, in fact, our ultimate warehouse. I'm so sorry for the confusion.
Everything is stacked vertically.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
I'd rather go to Chicago,
today?
all things being told.
I see. Well, I do believe that I have a contact.
Can I get a ticket for Chicago?
Yes, let me just see if I have any
All right,
availability.
that's all very well and good.
Looks
Thank you so much. You're a big help.
You're so welcome. Looks like we have an opening a week from Friday.
A week from Friday. In other words, that's going to put me a little.
Sorry, manager here. Listen, you can't be sending them out to that Friday Sears thing. We got to get them to buy things here, all right? Sears is going under, and we need this business, okay? That's why we're siphoning all the people out of the Sears Tower tourism to come to our places. Make it work.
Okay. Sir, I've just been informed by my manager.
I'm here, you know.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes.
I've just been informed by my manager that unfortunately all of the Sears Tower tours are currently suspended due to COVID. Yes, due to COVID. And we are encouraging our customer base to visit one of our many outlet stores nationally.
That's like 3. I don't know if I like that. I tell you what.
Well, we do have 3 great locations for you. There is Lincoln, Nebraska, always popular, Anchorage, Alaska, and of course, Weehawken, New Jersey.
You do what in New Jersey?
Weehawken.
In New Jersey? You hawk in New Jersey?
No, we don't.
Absurd. I want to go there.
Oh, great. I will check the availability to our New Jersey location. Yes.
Well, we hawking.
Well, we're hawking.
Angel, what are you doing? Stop giving this guy tickets to go places. Get him to buy something here, you know? Make him believe this is the Sears Tower. I don't know.
Okay.
Jesus.
I got it, boss. I got it. Okay, sir, I'm back. Hello again. So
am I. Hello.
Yes. So, good news. We've just found out that we can actually hawking here. We hawking all the things. We're hawking all of the clearance items. We're hawking all of the half price, all of the BOGOs, all the everything. We're hawking all the hose off.
That's great. I love that. Excellent.
Whoa. Why are you making all our sales half off? Are you crazy? We're going out of business here. Trying to run a business and you're selling everything at half price?
Well, that's how they're marked at the store.
Well, no, we got to sell everything at full price. I mean, he's basically a hostage, okay? Take control of the situation.
Control of the situation. I got it, boss. I got it. Okay. Okay, sir. So
Yeah.
it was actually a special that was half off our double promotion from last week. So we doubled all the prices so we could make them back to half price. So you're still getting half of what it was last week.
I see.
Yes.
I see. Well, last
So we
week
have
was
all of our
pretty good. Last week was
appliances.
pretty all right.
Yes.
Yes.
Last week the
How about
prices were
crappy tools?
insane. This week much better, much more reasonable. So we
All
have our
right,
full
well-
collection of appliances, televisions. We even have video cameras, and we have the latest and greatest technology in cassettes.
Wow.
Boxes with a cassette player. You're
I'm
not going to
feeling
find anything more high tech.
I'm feeling very Stockholm syndrome towards you right now for some reason. So yeah,
Oh, I love you
I'll
too.
take the lot. Oh, thank you.
Thanks, sir.
I'll take the lot. What?
We're kind of out of cassettes. Something happened in the market, huge demand. Everyone wanted nothing but cassettes. We tried giving them DVD players, but all they wanted was cassettes. We're out of cassettes.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Sir, we have everything. Unfortunately, we are fresh out of cassettes.
All right. Well,
We've got DVDs, we've got Rokus, we've got Google Play, we've got Chromecast, we got Alexas, we got all the things.
you got laser discs.
I believe so, yes.
Awesome.
And they're extra large as well. Makes it a
Oh,
lot
good.
more, the greater picture quality, and as you know. All right,
Well, the
so,
bigger the picture, the bigger the disc.
Here's the thing about the vast majority of our inventory. It's mostly just tourists that were trying to go to the Sears Tower that were redirected to our Sears. We haven't actually been properly loading up the stuff we do have. We've been making space for the people that we redirect there. It's a real mix-up. But I don't know, maybe try to sell him another tourist or something.
Oh, okay, sir. So we actually are running a very special deal right now where
All
you
right.
can, if you bring a friend, you can take a third friend home with you.
Ooh.
We will give
Wow.
you a new friend.
And that's the game. Excellent.
That was amazing.
Wow.
Bring a friend, take home a friend.
Yeah, take home a friend.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's great.
Tis the season. Why not?
All right, our
Who
next
am I the judge?
our next game here is home shopping. This one is for Kelly and, well, for everybody here. But Kelly is host of our home shopping network. And Louisa has a product that she's selling. So I asked you guys in the chat, and there is about a 30-second delay. So that's why I posed the question during the game before, so I can get your suggestions in. I asked, what are some of the best or worst presents you've ever gotten, and what would make them better? And I got some great answers, but I loved Michelle in there. A calendar of dogs pooping in different landscapes.
Nice.
That's what she got. It would have made it better if there was some alcohol involved.
Christmas?
It came with, that's what she got. It was a nice calendar, but there was, each month had a different puppy.
Great.
I think that's a great product. I think you guys should sell it.
Wouldn't be Christmas without scat humor.
Right? All right, take it away.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 3 o'clock hour here at Home Shopping Network. If you are still up right now on Christmas Eve, you're either Santa Claus, you live alone, or you've had too much Christmas cheer. Which is fine, because this is the perfect time for you to buy stuff from us. We've got a fantastic item right now for you, and we've got the inventor of that item. Why don't you come up and say hi here, huh?
Hello, my name is Eunice. I am the inventor of this lovely calendar you see before you here today. It's a fine product.
Wonderful. Let's take a look at the calendar here. It's, oh my. It's dogs relieving themselves in different areas of the country. Boy, that's, I got to say, my personal favorite is at the Statue of Liberty because it's, well, it's showing two different kinds of freedom there, if you ask me. So I got to ask you a question there, Eunice.
I'm very proud of it.
Well, I would hope so. How many calendars have you done throughout your life? Is this your first one?
So this is the first one in this style. Now, if you look at my previous catalog of work, I've done work with cats.
Right.
I've done work with church mice.
Church mice.
Work with squirrels out in the yard. You know, but they're much harder to wrangle. Squirrels.
Well, that's totally understandable. Now, I got to know this right off the top here. I got to know, what drew you to this particular subject matter, if you will?
Well, I work at the dog kennels, and, you know, they said they were gonna, with the little puppies, and I just couldn't bear it. I said, I'll take them all home. You know, they can live in my trailer. Eunice doesn't mind. I don't have anybody else there. So,
That is...
you know, I thought, you know, I'll start taking pictures of these little cuties and see if I can, you know, make a little buck. And maybe they'll be happy too. You know, I can buy them the kibble and things with it, little toys here and there. And once
That's
I tell
amazing.
you the kibble I've been giving them, it makes them want to go.
Well, that is fantastic, and this is the perfect item to be having at 3 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Eve here on the Home Shopping Network, and I want to tell all of our buyers that are up right now, this is a great item. This thing is only $19.95. You're not going to be able to find this in stores, thankfully, but you will be able to get it off of the television here on the Home Shopping Network during the 3 a.m. hour, and Eunice, of course, is the photographer and the creator of this particular calendar. This is, once again, this is dogs relieving themselves in different parts of the country, so we're going to be taking some calls from you right now if you've got any questions about this item right now.
Bring.
There we go. Air caller 1. Let's hear from you here. You're on the Home Shopping Network.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I had a question about the product there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does you say that that all the dogs you use are rescues, but what if I wanted my Peaches to have like 12 months of just seeing her relieve herself, you know, my dog, and you just post, could I get a custom calendar of my own dog?
Well, there you go, Eunice. Do you make custom calendars?
Oh, yes, of course. We could do that. You can link my Etsy shop right here. And then I can make that calendar for you. No problem. If you're able to shoot the images, I will arrange them in such a beautiful way for you and your loved ones next holiday.
I got to tell you right now, caller, we have got a fantastic deal for you. If you purchase her calendar right now, if you purchase it right now, we're going to throw in one of the custom calendars just for free, just for you. What do you think of that one?
I think it's wonderful. I'll give you all my retirement money. Here
Wow!
I don't know how much is enough, but I call it a tip.
$19.95, but you know what? We'll take the rest of your money too.
Sure.
Fantastic.
That's perfect.
What do you think about that, Eunice? You got yourself your first sale of the night here, and now you're making custom calendars as well. Now, I've got a question for you. You did all of this in different locations around the country. Did you actually go to these locations, or did you just set them up in your studio?
I did, well, as I previously mentioned, I have a mobile home. So me and these 12 little cuties, plus an alternate, we're able to travel across the country and get these remarkable shots of them in nature doing what's only natural to them.
Well, that is just heartwarming. We're going to take another call right now here. You're on Home Shopping Network. Oh, we got another call here. Yes, caller, welcome to the Home Shopping Network. It is now 3:15 in the morning. We got a question for Eunice.
I don't have so much of a question as more of a compliment. Eunice, I'm getting a William Wegman kind of vibe from this whole calendar. Dogs doing what they do. I particularly like the one dog in front of Notre Dame University dressed as Quasimodo, utilizing the whole hunchback thing. That is pure aesthetics right there. Eunice, you are a genius, and I would like, when the new year begins, to actually show some of your photographs in a museum type setting.
What do you think, Eunice? Have you got yourself a deal with a local museum or anything yet?
Oh, how wonderful. You know, that would be great. Most folks and families looking to adopt these cuties, you know, they might look at a bulldog with a hunchback, you know, and say, well,
Right.
that's not the cute little puppy that my, you know, Cindy asked for. But I say no. I'm going to use these dogs' unique talents and create something beautiful.
Right. Well, what do you think, caller? You're going to buy yourself a copy of it now, or?
I'm going to plunk down my hard-earned money for 12 months of lawn cigars.
Now we're talking. Now we're
You
talking.
won't regret it.
This is
Thank you.
fantastic. I'm taking a look at the board over here, and we have sold 12. We've sold 12 of these calendars so far, and that is a new record for calendars of dogs relieving themselves. We're going to have one time for just one more caller here. Let's see if we can. There it is, caller. Caller, where you're on the air right now, Home Shopping Network. It is the 3 a.m. hour. It's now 3:35. Have you got a question for Eunice?
Yes.
Guten Abend.
Oh, hello there.
Hello. I was wondering, do you have any pictures of, let's say, dachshunds or German shepherds, perhaps near the Brandenburg Gates, or I don't know, invading Poland?
What?
No, as we mentioned, it's all across the United States. I do have a dachshund that's doing his business in front of the world's largest yogurt. So I do have that. And if you call now, I actually am gonna throw in, as I mentioned, I was on this trip with all my dogs, and I also, had them take some pictures of me. So you can actually call now and get a free Eunice calendar for yourself. And before you ask, the subject matter is the same.
Isn't that something? Caller, you've got yourself a wonderful deal there. Are you going to buy one?
Are any of the dogs named Blondie? And do you ship to Argentina?
That's all the time we have for our callers right now. I think we're going to go ahead and let him go. He'll make his order online, I think. Well, Eunice, I got to tell you, looking again at the board, you've sold 13 calendars. So what a wonderful success for you, and I hope that you have lots more success as we go on. Stay tuned, everyone, to the next hour of the Home Shopping Network. We're going to be featuring a calendar of Eunice herself. So have a great night, everybody. We'll see you on the 4 o'clock hour.
That's the game. Excellent. Michelle even posted in the chat. She posted a link to where the calendar is.
So it's
she
real.
actually, it's real. It's real. She got
I
it
saw
this
one
year.
for cats.
It's for
Good Lord.
2021.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
can you believe that?
Unbelievable. I got to get this thing off.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. So our next game, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Our next game here is Actor's Nightmare. So in the chat, I had you guys either give me a like for It's a Wonderful Life or a heart for A Muppet Christmas Carol. And it was overwhelming hearts for Muppet Christmas Carol. So that was our choice for our Actor's Nightmare. So Angel, do you have that script available and ready?
Ooh.
Right there on your, excellent. Being a teacher is handy. You can get any script you need.
I just need a page number.
Oh, just think, let's go with 42. Is that too far?
I got it. I got you.
Okay, cool.
I'll just take the 4 off.
And this game is Angel's going to be reading from a script.
Okay.
And let's see, and Eric is going to be in this scene with her, and he can say whatever he wants during this scene. And I asked from you guys, what is your favorite treat to make during the holidays and maybe what might go wrong? And let's see, I got some good suggestions here. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna go with Jesse's. Fruitcake. You guys are making fruitcake, which is reaching a density beyond scientific reasoning.
All right.
All right, have fun baking, guys.
All right.
Steady. Steady.
Okay. Look, I'm not sure whether it's supposed to look like this, but I swear every time I look at it, it gets bigger.
Darkness was cheap.
Well, yes. The big vat of darkness we bought to put in the fruitcake was very cheap. I was surprised actually at how much darkness you can get for $2. But I tell you what, it was the darkness and the light together, you see, that we put in the batter that I think may be the problem. It's sort of like matter and antimatter, you know? And now suddenly it's pushing critical mass, I think.
Scrooge liked it.
Well, yeah, Scrooge liked it. Scrooge likes anything that'll destroy the world. Look, I think we may need to, I don't know, what yeast makes bread rise, right? What makes
Pardon?
it? I said yeast makes bread rise, right? So what makes it
Well, we're
swollen?
down here and he's up there.
Who is?
I know everything.
Well, that's convenient because we need to know how we stop this thing from reaching critical mass and destroying the universe.
To conduct a proper search.
Search for what? Is there an ingredient we're missing?
To light a candle.
A candle. Okay. I think I have one around here somewhere. Is a birthday candle okay? It's like a big 4.
Humbug.
All right, look. How about a Yankee candle? It's some sort of pine tree scent. Will that work?
I knew he wouldn't disappoint us.
Oh, well, I'm glad I'm not disappointing, but that doesn't solve our problem with the fruitcake because it's getting larger as we speak.
Why do you doubt your senses?
I don't doubt my sight or my sense of touch because I'm very slowly being pushed out of the room.
There's more of gravy than of grave about you.
I see. Look, I understand that you're still upset about Thanksgiving, okay? And it was my fault that the gravy was solid, all right? But I told you it was because I had a little too much of the, Thanksgiving wine beforehand, all right? So I put a little too... What? No, go
Man
ahead.
of the worldly mind, do you believe in me or not?
Believe in you? Like that you're real? Yeah,
It's
I believe
required
in you.
of every man.
Look, we probably should table this discussion for later because pretty soon we're not going to be here.
Woe is me. Woe is me.
That's it. Like always, self-pity. You're just feeling sorry for yourself like always. Oh, look at me. It's terrible for me that the universe is good.
Is that pattern
Be
strange
destroyed.
to you? Is that pattern strange to you?
Is that pattern strange to me? Look, we've been together 35 years. There ain't nothing that's strange to me, all right, baby?
Tell me more. Speak comfort to me.
All right, look. I'm sorry. I got a little snippy there. I'm a little on edge because of this fruitcake, okay? So I'll tell you what. It's going to be all right.
I cannot rest. I cannot stay. I cannot linger anywhere.
Well, wait. You're just going to run out on me with this
No rest, no
incredibly
peace
growing
in-
fruitcake.
incessant torture.
Incessant torture. What, me or the fruitcake? You're talking about me, aren't you?
Captive, bound, and double ironed.
That was
Not
one
to know
time.
those space of regret that can make amends for one's life's opportunities misused.
I don't even know what that means. Look, are you going to help me with the fruitcake or not? Because if not, I think I'm going to get out of here.
Hear me, my time is nearly gone.
You better believe it. All that time's nearly gone if we
And
don't
that's
figure
the
this out.
game. Yeah, I'd be leaving too if there was fruitcake around. Kelly loves this stuff. I do
I
not.
love fruitcake.
I know.
I must be the only person on earth who does, but I love that stuff.
But
Can't
you
get
like
enough
it when
of
it reaches critical mass.
Oh yeah, bigger the better.
All right, our next game of the night is Old Job, New Job. And this one is for Kelly and Hooper. Right in the chat, I asked you to name some of your best jobs or worst jobs to have during the holidays. I got a lot of worst jobs. Come on, we got to think positive. So I'm going to go with, so what's going to happen is Kelly used to have one job and now he has a new job that he's in training to be. So I'm going to go with, let's go. I like a couple of these. I'm going to go with Tom's suggestion. Okay. So your new job is you're a retail worker at a big box department store. And I'm actually, cause there wasn't a lot of, let's go with your better job was you used to be Santa Claus.
COVID got everybody.
Yep. So you used to be Santa Claus and now you're working in the big box department store.
Love it. Let me get my hat back
All
on
right.
because that'll make the most sense. Okay. There we go.
All right. Take
Ready
it
to
away
go.
when you're.
Okay.
All right, welcome to the big box store. Oh, you're going to be a perfect fit. We need all hands on deck because it's only 6 days to Christmas.
Well, the good news is that I know how to work under a deadline. So, what do you say we get started making these toys as fast as possible? And I'll get them on my sleigh and we'll be on our way.
Well, you're not making toys. You're not doing any slaying in the big box store. God knows, no.
Oh, I see.
No. You're selling. You're selling in the big box store.
Usually I just give those away.
Oh, bad for business. Bad for business.
Oh, I see. We're engaging in capitalism. All right, we can do that.
Yes, lovely, lovely capitalism.
Understandable. All right, so what's the first thing I'm selling? Perhaps a top or a red wagon, yes?
Oh, no, actually, we're trying to move these plasma TVs, and we're trying to sell Cuisinarts.
Really? I've never met a 5-year-old who would.
Cuisinart?
I've never sold a Cuisinart. In fact, I don't sell anything, to be perfectly honest with you.
You see, for the
last 200 years or so, I've just been kind of handing things out. It's sort of an annual charity that I've been working on. I put that on my resume.
200 years? Wow, you're eligible for like Social Security.
Nearly, yes.
Well, here's what we need to do. We need to sell this merchandise. We've got big boxes full of it because we're a big box store. What you need to do, I need to cut down on the caffeine. What you need to do is greet the customers as they come in. What would you say to customers coming in?
Hello there. Welcome. Have you been naughty or nice?
Oh, naughty or nice, we don't judge as long as their money is green and their checks don't bounce.
But how do you know who deserves the item or not?
Well, again, that goes with whether they've actually paid for it or not. You know, every customer is equal in our eyes. They come in here and they buy.
I see. Well, where do you keep the elves? And I'd like to go and have a talk with them about this.
Elvis? No, we don't have anything to do with Elvis. We used to sell black velvet paintings of
Elves.
Elvis shedding a tear. No.
Elves are very small people. They work very hard.
I see. Well, here at the Big Box Store, we try to help people from all walks of life. We have people who are hard of hearing. We have people who may not have all their limbs, but we don't judge. So, elves, you'd have to check personnel.
Oh, I see. Well, what do you say we go ahead and just start, what did you call it, selling these items?
Yes, selling the items.
All right. Well, let me try this out on you. This is a plasma TV, you say?
Yes.
It's a lot. It's a very large item. I don't know if that'll ever fit on the sleigh or not, but I'll try. Hello, sir. Welcome to Big Box Workshop.
No, it's Big Box Store.
Store.
Not a workshop. Not a workshop. That's in Taiwan.
All right.
That's Taiwan. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I've been there. I've been there many times, 200 times, in fact.
Oh, well, very nice. Very nice.
No one has any of these there, but, we'll certainly try it. But anyways, let's try this again. All right. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Welcome to Big Box Store. I am your salesman, Santa Claus. You can trust me. I'm a saint.
Yeah, yes, you are. You are a saint above and beyond.
Wonderful.
I like yourself.
This is a very large. This is a very large plasma TV here. Would you like it?
Well, it looks nice, but will it fit on my wall? Will it fit above my fireplace?
Now, the big question is, will it go down your chimney?
Is that what the kids are saying these days? Is that some sort of urban dictionary thing I should look up?
Every child I've ever met wants things to come down their chimney. I don't know how this job is working out. Do you have cookie breaks? I'd like to take one now.
Well, we have no unions here, so you kind of take your break where you can.
That I can agree with. We don't need unionized workers.
Oh, yeah, so you take a break, you can take a cookie break, you can take an eggnog break, wherever. Just go into the break room and try not to eat other people's stuff out of the way.
If they leave it out, it's mine. That's how this works. You see, if I walk in and I see a plate of it, it's clearly for me.
I see. Well, some people like to label their stuff. They get a Sharpie and they write their name.
Oh, yes.
Put it in the fridge.
To Santa Claus, I've been good this year. Enjoy.
All right. We'll talk breaks a little later on. What you want to do is make sure you upsell. Upselling is the big thing.
Of course.
If they want something that's only costs like $15, you want them to try and pay $40 for it.
You want me to talk them into a higher price?
Yes.
I see. So now this is the part where I have to ask if they've been good or bad. No. All right. Well,
you'll have to ask if they've been naughty or nice. We don't care as long as their credit is good.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Before I get out on the floor, I'm going to go out to the back of the parking lot here and check on my ride. All 8 of them are in need of carrots.
I see. You're carpooling with 8 vegans?
They're very tiny.
I see. All right. Well, go and tend to your 8 vegan vegetarian roommates, and
wonderful.
We'll fix you up with a nice name tag that says SC.
Oh, that'll work as well, as long as you put the saint on the front of it. I have been sainted.
This is true, and we'll make sure that you're properly given your due as a saint.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much,
Mr. Klaus.
And that's the game. I love the cookies. Oh my gosh. When you added that in there. Cookies in the break room. Oh my goodness.
Some were made by elves.
Yes. Kibblers.
All right. Our next game is Separate Tables. So this one is Kelly, James, and Eric. All right. So we're going to have two different scenes going on at the same time that are kind of, and I'm going to switch you guys back and forth between the scenes. Kelly's going to go in between the two. So I've been asking you guys, and I need a bunch more suggestions here for restaurants. I'm not sure I got enough here. So if you have a favorite restaurant, throw it in the chat. I asked you guys also to give me maybe some made up Christmas traditions as well as relationships for two people to get our scene started here. So let's do Eric and Kelly. Jim has a good one here. Politician and an aide, a staffer.
Okay.
All right. And let's see, our little problem or tradition here. He put deck your neighbor's halls.
Oh my. Okay.
So somebody's been decking their neighbor's halls. And you guys are at Chuck E. Cheese.
Ha!
Yeah.
Of course
great.
we are.
Excellent. Of course. Of course. Let's see. Oh, there's too many good ones for restaurants now, guys. Oh, that's excellent. I think I need another relationship too. Give me a relationship in the chat. You know what? I'm going to take Joshua's. He put, I'm going to kind of edit his, but I like it. James, you're the elf on the shelf. So you are the elf on the shelf. Kelly, you're meeting the elf on the shelf.
Okay.
And oh gosh, got a lot of Grand Forks people in there. I'm going to pick because I think two people said the Grand Forks Olive Garden. So Olive Garden. So you guys are at Olive Garden. So James, elf on the shelf.
Different than all the other ones.
It's a really good Olive Garden.
Oh, okay.
And then we got the politician and the aide staffer decking their neighbors' halls. So throughout the scene, I'm going to switch you guys. We'll have Eric and Kelly start first.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Sir, I wanted to talk to you because we got the polling numbers in.
Oh,
right?
Fantastic. That's good to hear.
So I wanted to let you know that it appears that amongst our most important demographic, that is people from the age of 18 to 35, they are not in favor of us hanging lights on their porches.
Really? Well, let me tell you something, boy. I have been in politics for the last 35 years, okay? And if I've learned anything, it's that if you just tell people what to do, they're just going to shut up and do it.
I see. So what you're saying is you'd like to ignore these polls.
Utterly. Completely ignore them. We're just going to put lights everywhere this year, all right? I don't care if it's Christmas. I don't care if it's the 4th of July. I don't care if it's Thanksgiving. We're just putting lights everywhere. We've got a grant to use, so we're going to use it.
Switch!
Hello, young man. I'm glad that you could make it here to the particular Olive Garden in North Dakota. It's the only secret place we could meet.
I'm glad to be invited.
Yes, well, it seems we have ourselves a little bit of a problem that we have to discuss.
Indeed. I see what you do, and I don't like it.
Now, as you know, I am on the NSA committee, and while I am for surveillance, I'm afraid that I'm a little bit nonplussed by the surveillance that you have been entitled to.
Well, you know, I'm a little taken aback by how you go to Chuck E. Cheese's without actually having a kid, or how you break into your neighbor's place and try to decorate his house. I mean, do you want a Rand Paul situation? Because that's how you get a Rand Paul situation.
We don't want that. How did you know any of that anyway? Have you been spying on me, little man?
I mean,
Switch!
All right. So I think we need to discuss the surveillance issue. You see, the other thing I've found that is our constituents are not in favor of traffic cameras.
Wow.
You've said you're going to put traffic cameras all over town.
Now they make a lot of money. They make a lot of money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But people seem to hate them.
Oh. Well, I think we might be able to come up with another solution. I got a friend of mine that is from the north, if you will, that tells me that we've got a new way of checking on people and making sure that they're naughty or nice.
Switch.
Look, you see here, it's in the user agreement. You buy me, you put me on a shelf, I'm allowed to watch on you and report you to Santa. That's how
Listen,
it works.
Little man, you came highly recommended from my colleague from the north, and he tells me that you watch for naughty or nice people, but he didn't say anything about checking on me in particular.
Well, you know, Putin works in mysterious ways.
Oh, him again. Great. This is why I came to the Olive Garden in North Dakota. It was highly recommended by Marilyn Haggerty. She wrote an entire piece about it. Everybody loves the place. They got free breadsticks, son. But what we don't have here is tolerance for you watching over every move that I have. So I'm going to have to ask you to stop that right now.
Well, you could kick me out of your house anytime you want. But that's not going to stop these papers going to the press if you catch my meeting, because I'm not revealing my words.
Great, great. So what's it going to take, huh? What am I going to have to bribe you with, boy?
Well, you could start with some good deeds.
Switch.
Now, sir, for the third item on our agenda, and please do eat your cardboard pizza. You need to keep your strength up. Now, we need to talk about this issue with Jingle Bells. You remember her, right?
Yeah, of course I remember her. I mean, I gave her this job here at Chuck E. Cheese. You'll notice she's the best bassist that band has ever had. They were very mechanical, if you know what I mean.
Yes, the issue is her background, her prior jobs. Let's just say that she brought too many tickets here. If you know what I mean.
Switch.
Now, little man, I must ask you a very sensitive question. In between our soup calls here at Olive Garden in North Dakota, I must ask you a very sensitive question about a certain young lady by the name of Jingle Bells. Have you heard of her?
Oh, yeah, I watch lots of women.
Wonderful. Oh, well, okay.
I watch lots of people.
That's understandable. That would definitely make you a Democrat then. But I guess what I mean to say is, if you've been in my house surveilling me this whole time, have you seen the comings and goings?
I have indeed.
Wonderful. All right. Well, then I suppose I better up the ante, if you will, and I will go ahead and purchase your meal here at Olive Garden to sweeten the deal, if you will.
Switch.
Sir, I believe I may have a solution to at least a couple of our problems. Now, our constituents do not lack traffic cameras. However, we still want the police to be able to make money by knowing when people are speeding. So what we need to do is to discover a better way to surveil them.
Yes? I've got that right in the pocket, if you know what I mean. My fellow that I have up north, he tells me that he has got an entire team of spies that are willing to look out for everyone, if you know what I mean, and they are going to generate revenue like you've never seen before. I just want to make sure, of course, that they aren't going to be in our houses, so I told him that specifically, but he just kind of nodded, and Jingle Bells played in the background. Not that Jingle Bell, but you know what I'm talking about.
Right, yeah. I would not spend too much time with Ms. Bells.
No,
Nobody
will ever know that she was in or out, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm begging you, don't tell anybody about her.
No.
Please?
I'm going to tell everyone about it. Unless you can offer me a better deal.
More breadsticks.
And soup.
And soup.
I would have settled for breadsticks.
You know something? I miss cameras. I'm not even going to lie to you, little man. I miss having cameras around because they didn't sass and they didn't demand more breadsticks and soup everywhere.
Switch.
I got this thing right in the bag. This is going to be very easy. Oh, there you are. You went missing for a moment. I just wanted to tell you that these little spies that my friend up north has got, they're going to come through in a pinch, if you know what I mean.
Switch.
Look, this might have been a terrible idea, and I need to take it all back. I need you to go to your boss immediately and let that fat red man know that he is never doing business in my state ever again.
All right, it's fine. We don't need your silly state of Detroit.
That's the game?
Detroit.
The state of Detroit, where I have a southern accent.
Yeah.
It's just mind, really.
Oh gosh.
Detroit's not a state, it's a condition.
I'm an elf on a shelf. I've got limited knowledge of the world.
And you know, Ashley in the chat, she made a mention that she was going to die laughing if you turned on your camera and you were like sitting in a different location each time. I know it wasn't possible, but that would have been hilarious.
That would have been
So
funny.
great. I love it. All right. Our next game here is Christmas Tale News. All right. And so I was asking for some of your favorite Christmas stories. I should have went with children's because we got a lot of like Krampus and Die Hard and a lot of crazy Christmas stories. But you know what? I'm going to go with Kelly's suggestion in the chat, the original Grinch.
Okay, I
You
love
guys
it.
know that? The original Grinch story?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great one to do. I love it. All right, so this is Christmas Tale News.
And how this works?
Oh, you guys are hosting a news station.
A news
Have I
panel.
ever hosted this one? I don't think
I don't know. This is where we are in a news panel, and we are discussing the news of the day. And this time, it's about the.
I thought it was self-explanatory in the title, I guess.
Very good. Okay. Just want to make sure everybody knew what we were doing here. So. Okay.
All right.
Good evening and welcome to the 6 o'clock news. My name is Maury Bund, and we are going to get right to our top story this evening. Apparently, there has been a furry monster, green, that has been terrorizing the small town of Whoville. We go there now to talk a little bit about it. So I've got my panel with me as usual. I've got Cindy Luhu, who is apparently a resident of Whoville. We have got what is apparently this monster's dog is here with us, and some sort of cat with a hat upon his head. Let's get right down to business here. Cindy Lou, as I understand it, you are part of that community down there. Can you tell us a little bit of what has been happening with this large green furry monster?
That's right. I am a resident here in lovely Whoville, and normally this is the most magical time of year. But we have a big green Grinch on our hands who doesn't seem to want to be a part of the holiday festivities.
I see.
And we just don't know what to do, as this has been a huge cultural shock on everyone.
So you've given this monster a name, and now you're calling it I believe you said Grinch, was it?
Yes, that is the name that was given to him and that he responds to, correct.
Well, that is something else. Let's talk a little bit with this monster's dog. What do you say? What is your relationship with this so-called Grinch?
Well,
I'm his dog. I'm his roommate. I'm his only companion. I'm his confidant. And I'm also his sounding board. Some of the schemes he's tried to lay on me, you wouldn't believe.
Mm-hmm. I see.
A dog shouldn't have to suffer through it.
Right.
This
Wait.
has been the longest 7 years.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm afraid that we are getting an update here on this story. Apparently, all of the Christmas trees have now gone missing from that village. Let's have a little more of a discussion about that here. What do you think are his motivations behind what he's doing there, dog?
I think he's just antisocial. He went off his meds. He needs to get back on them, balance the chemicals out a bit in that green brain of his.
Right.
In the meantime, he's just a cantankerous kind of guy. You know, everyone else looks like a person. He looks like a green Oscar the Grouch that's ambulatory. This isn't good for him.
That's terribly understandable. Now let's go now to this cat with a hat upon his head here. Mr. Cat, I understand that you have inside knowledge on what kind of creature this so-called Grinch is.
Why, certainly I do. You see, before we throw things against the wall, we need to understand that his heart is too small. For when he runs to town, he acts like a clown.
Well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently this cat has got an understanding of this creature that has been terrorizing the little people of Whoville down there. Cindy Lou, can you tell us, have you lost your own Christmas tree just yet, or?
So yes, mine was actually the first to go missing. When I happened upon the horrific sight, I feared that my Christmas cheer was in jeopardy.
Right.
And it's not just my own. It is a cultural phenomenon that is ripping through this community. I mean, this is the hardest thing that we have had to face. And the people of Whoville are stronger than this, and we will unite, and we will come back better. You will hear us singing Dahu Dore by the night's end.
Now, Cindy Lou, I do have a little bit of extra information here that we need to get cleared up. I understand that you actually caught this creature in your living room stealing your tree, and he gave you some kind of an excuse?
I did. At first, he made me believe that he was Santa Claus.
Right.
And he was repairing the tree. But then I saw all of our gifts that were out when I went to bed in his bag.
Understandable.
And I called the Who police. And I said, help! Our Christmas is in jeopardy by this horrible, horrible Grinch.
Well, now, Cindy Lou, I'm sorry to interrupt you here, but apparently we have got this creature live with us right now. Mr. or Ms. Grinch, as it were. I understand that you're here to talk to us. Do you have a manifesto, something you need to declare?
I just want to be left alone.
So why would you go to a village? Why would you go to a village?
Singing. I get such a splitting headache every Christmas because they sing and they dance and they have the toys and the noise.
Understandable. Now, is it Christmas in particular that you have a problem with? Are you perhaps a member of some sort of atheist society or something?
Yes. Oh. Yes, I am.
I see.
I just, the whole Christmas, I never got my share of poo hash. I never got the roast beast. Mm-hmm. I'm a vegetarian.
So you have decided...
They made vegetarian roast beast for me.
So you have decided that you are going to terrorize the countryside, the little people of Whoville in particular, all because of your vegan tendencies and the fact that you're an atheist.
No. I'm not terrorizing. I am saving them. I am saving them from a life of meat and
You know
faith.
what? I refuse to hear any of this any longer.
Oh, you didn't have any trouble talking about it and making noise, but you don't want to hear anything. I see how it is.
Now, Miss Grinch,
you see?
Miss Grinch, I'm going to have to ask you to hold just for one moment here. Your dog is here, and he has been telling us some stories about you in particular. Something about your heart being far too small. This might be a medical issue?
I do. It's documented. All right? I had a constrictor put in. Right? I was feeling too many feels, and I didn't want to feel anything anymore, so I put it in.
Right.
Boss.
Huh.
You need to start wearing a bigger size of shoe. Your shoes are too small. I believe they're cutting off the circulation to that big green brain of yours. You need to get back on the meds.
Small feet are beautiful.
Now, Miss Grinch, I have to ask you one last question here. Do you think that there's any chance that perhaps you might be able to put a stop to this reign of terror that you've been throwing around here on Christmas Eve?
Reign of terror? Reign of terror.
Well, it's how the victims have described it, ma'am.
Oh, I see. I just like to come, and I'm trying to do my good deed, and this is how I'm repaid. I'm just gonna go back to my mountain.
Oh.
Hey, wait, you're my ride. Wait, you're my ride.
Come on, Max. Ugh.
Max. All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have an ongoing story going on down in Whoville right now, where a green monster who has got some sort of an angina issue with his heart, or her heart, as it were, has been terrorizing, or in her words, helping the people of Whoville. I want to thank my panelists today. Apparently, Max, the name of the dog that is owned by this Grinch, if you will. I want to thank Cindy Lou Who for being here tonight and giving her part of the story. And of course, as our color commentator and our expert in all things rhyming, we have our cat in the hat friend.
Well, I guess it's time to dump it. They all went back to Mount Crumpet.
Very good. Well, I've been your host, Maury Bund, and we're going to get you right back to your programming. Of course, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the story of serious discrimination that has gone on up in the North Pole. Good night, everyone. Have a safe holiday.
And that's the game. Excellent. Oh gosh. All right. Our next game. This is going to be really fun. Okay. I got so many suggestions. I don't even know. I want to just put them all together. Our next game is Holiday Special. And this one is James, Angel, and Eric. And James is a director. He's going to be directing the next new Hallmark classic that's going to be up for viewing. And Angel and Eric are his actors for this. So he's going to be shouting out and giving them ideas for their next scene. But I needed a title of a bad Hallmark movie. And I got some great ones. I'm going to kind of combine two, but all right, I'm going to do Snowed In. I saw mommy kissing the guy who says he's Santa's son.
Wow.
That's a long one. It's a long one.
It's a lot to unpack. We got this.
It's a lot.
We got this.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. All right. You got that, James? Director?
I saw mommy kissing the guy who said he was Santa Claus.
Yeah, you got it.
Neat.
Snowed In. Snowed In is the main title. That was the tagline.
Okay. So Snowed In.
It's the subtitle.
It's the subtitle.
Subtitle.
All right. Take it away, director.
All right. Gather around, my actors and actresses. I've got for you a wonderful story we're going to be telling today. A great job you're all going to be doing on Snowed In. I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus, or some guy who said he was Santa Claus. It's a big jumble in that subtext, but don't worry, you got the gist of it. Now, for this opening scene, we're going to be zoomed in on mommy, kissing the Santa Claus-esque figure, and the little boy played by you. You'll later be the guy later, but don't worry. You're a very versatile actor, Eric, and I'm sure you've got it in you. You're going to be playing the little boy, and you're going to confront them. You're gonna really stir the plot of the plot. All right, everyone know your lines. Wonderful. Action.
Oh, Santa.
Mommy, can I have some what? Mommy?
It's not what it looks like.
It looks like you're licking this gentleman's tonsils.
Yes, I was performing a medical exam. I am a doctor.
Well, I know, but why does he have just that one little wisp of beard? It's not like a regular one. It's just like one little piece.
He shaved it for Thanksgiving. It's growing in. Just give it some time.
Well, okay. Can I have some water?
Oh yes, baby. Of course, of course.
Cut! That was awful. Eric, you know nothing about the motivation of this character. You're a child, but you're grizzled, you're hardened, you've been through a tough life, you've lived through divorce, I want you to take more of that noir energy when we redo this scene. You know, you're like you know those detectives that drink a lot and they shoot bad guys. You're like that, but
Yeah. I'm familiar with noir.
Excellent. Yes, good. You're going to be doing that, and you're a Dane. You know, you can't be trusted, just like mothers. All right. So let's try this scene again from the top with your new directions. Action.
Oh, Santa.
Hey, Toots.
Yes.
Yeah, you with the gams.
You were talking to me.
You think you could fix me a drink, eh?
I suppose. You saw nothing.
Oh, I could make a book out of what I haven't seen.
Or a song.
Yeah, but I don't play the piano. Maybe you could accompany me.
I could. But then, what would happen to him?
Who is this joker anyway? He looks like he just came in out of the rain.
He did come out of the rain. It was wet. And we were pining for each other.
I see.
Brilliant scene. Ship it off to whatever. All right, that was great, everyone. Now, for our next scene, we're going to be showing where the guy you were just making out with, you know, the mysterious love interest, how he's concocted his plan. It's like a heist movie, you know. He's talking it over with his best friend, and his best friend's a girl who has feelings for him, but he doesn't realize it because he's so obsessed with this child's mother that he's gonna dress up as Santa Claus and then totally infiltrate and whatever and make out with her. So make that work. I'm pretty sure I couldn't be clearer about what I want. Action.
Well, Candace,
Yeah.
I have an idea.
I like ideas.
Yeah, I've been talking about Lillian for quite some time, and I think she likes me, but I don't know that she likes me enough, you know? But I think maybe if I can get in good with her son, then maybe there'll be something there. And so, here's what I propose. I am going to get a red suit, and I am going to enter their house in the middle of the night through some form of ingress that I can find, a window, maybe a chimney, I don't know.
I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to stop you just right there. Why are you trying to mess around with those single mamas? You know that's nothing but heartbreak.
Well,
you have somebody that cares for you and loves you already. You just got to open your heart.
Well, okay. But I mean, my parents don't really count. I mean, my heart's as open as it can be, but I mean, she just moved to town
Maybe if
from
you
the
just
big city.
if you opened your heart just a little bit more, just maybe I should get you some glasses or some prescription goggles or something.
Oh,
I mean,
I see
love
just fine.
is right here if you just step in. Just step in.
Metaphorically, sure, but I really want the actual kind. And she's so exciting. I mean, she's a doctor. She came here from the city, and she's got a kid, and he's so cute. And I mean, here
You know
I am.
what? All kids are cute until they grow up and they start sassing you, right? I'm gonna give that little boy maybe 1-2 years time before he gets sassy. He gets real sassy.
But I am bored to tears with this scene. There's not enough action. There's not enough conflict. Look, right now, the most popular thing in the world are superhero movies. So what I want this to be is more of a villain plotting his master plan to meet a girl. Eric, you know how villains conspire and monologue about their plans? I want you to take that role to heart as this man who's gonna dress up as Santa and totally mac with this mother. And you, Angel, you're not nearly obvious enough. Who could possibly read all your mysterious riddles that you're throwing out? Be more obvious and sultry in this scene. Understand?
Okay.
All right. Very good.
Okay.
And action.
Excellent. My plan is all coming together. You see, I am going to enter the abode of my beloved in the middle of the night. And
Why must you enter her abode and just come over and sit by me?
but I don't want to sit by you. I want to go into the house with the doctor.
Well, I can play a doctor. I can play anything you want, sugar.
I'm sure you can. But
Cut! I forgot this was a family-friendly movie, and this was a terrible idea and suggestion. All right, moving on. We'll edit from the bad scene into this scene, and it'll work perfectly. All right. So for the climax of our movie, we're going to be having the little boy fighting on the rooftop with the fake Santa, and they're battling over the affection of the mother. All right, action.
But Santa, why? Why do you want to throw me off the roof?
No, Santa, don't do it. I love him. He's my son. What do you mean? He's gonna stand in between you and I, and we can have more kids. No, Santa, I don't want more kids. I want my son so I can feel the meaning of Christmas. Son, I got you. Mommy's coming.
Mom!
All right, and cut. That is the game.
A touching ending.
Touching, very touching.
Yes, I didn't think family-friendly meant murder the mother, but you can get away with a falling death.
But we might have just been on the top of the Nakatomi Tower, so that works too.
It works. It was a brilliant improv move.
All right, our next game is Return Desk. And this one is for Kelly, James, Hooper, and Louisa. So James, Hooper, and Louisa, you guys need to go away so you can't hear because you're going to be guessing what these items are. And Kelly's our host. So some of the things I asked in the chat or the comments, last thing you bought at Target, maybe a special ability that you would love to have, and give me some items or things that might be sticky so we can get some substances in there. So I went through, and I'm still getting suggestions. I needed something so the first one, I actually grabbed a suggestion Ashley made earlier about a super soaker with a laser beam.
Okay.
And I can't remember who suggested it, but gives you perfect hair.
Okay.
All right. I asked in the chat because somebody gave me jelly donuts, but I wanted them filled with something else. What are these jelly donuts filled with? Let's see. Joshua here says a blob of melted together jelly beans. Can you work with that?
Yes.
So jelly donut, but instead they're filled with jelly beans. And for its ability, it puts thoughts in people's head. People's heads. All right. Does that work?
ESP is what I'll call it.
Let's see. And then let me grab some more from the comments here. All right. Our third item is a pillow.
Okay.
And that pillow is filled with candied yams.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
Yep. In the comments. These are your suggestions.
Got it.
And we'll go with, let's see here. It gives you invisibility.
Okay.
Or it makes things disappear. Which one you like better?
Gives invisibility. That's
Okay.
easier.
All right. So review. So these are the 3 items that they're going to have to guess that you guys created based on all your suggestions in the comments.
Gee, thanks.
I know, right? A super soaker with a laser beam that gives you perfect hair.
Okay.
Jelly donuts.
Right.
Filled with jelly beans.
Melted jelly beans, right?
And it puts thoughts in people's heads.
ESP.
A pillow filled with candied yams.
Yikes.
That gives you invisibility.
It's going to be a tough one, that's for darn
and
sure.
I typed these out. Do you want me to send them to you in your little chat?
I've got them written down right now.
Excellent.
So what we need now is a store.
Oh, yes. Can I get a store that he is at, guys? Someplace maybe holiday related or any store at the mall or I guess any department store will work. So in the comments, let me scroll up and see if anybody gave one earlier. I know we had some restaurants. Okay. Jamie says you're at Best Buy.
We're at Best Buy. I love it.
We're at Best Buy. And these folks are going to be returning their items to Best Buy. And if they get it right, you'll hear me go ding, 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 ding. So they know that they're getting close.
That helps.
Right? Take it away.
Love it. Okay. Oh, man. This is it. The last Christmas holiday for a very old way of selling things. Who knew that we would ever get rid of actual electronic stores? Boy, Jeff Bezos, he knew. All right, well, it's our last day here before the season's over. I got to take some returns. So, all right, let me get all set up here. I got my blue on. We're all ready to go. Maybe a little yellow. Okay, here we go. Hello, sir. Welcome to Best Buy for the last time, apparently, because it's 2020. So, yeah. So, you got yourself an item there. Let's see what you got.
I sure do.
Great.
I would like my money back for it.
Oh, I see. Now, was this a gift for yourself or was this for someone else?
Oh, it was a gift from my grandmother.
Your grandmother? Oh, how sweet.
Yep.
Who knew that she was a member of the NRA?
Well, Grandma was always big into the Second Amendment and overthrowing tyranny and, maintaining property rights.
Oh, of course. And, of course, she wants to look good, too.
Of course. What grandmother doesn't want to look good?
Fair. That's perfectly fair. Now, as you know, of course, this item was purchased in our toy section that we had set up this year for Christmas.
Well, I don't want to give my grandmother a real gun.
Oh, no. Of course not. No, you want to give her something a little more plasticky, something that was very popular in the 1980s, or at least invented then.
Yeah, a Nerf gun.
Well, no, it's not quite as solid as that. It's usually something with a little more of a tank on it.
A fish gun?
There was a guy, if I remember correctly, I read a story about this. He came from a planet called Krypton. And what was his name again?
Superman.
Now, if you took the man off of that...
It's a super soaker.
Correct.
Ding, ding, ding.
That's what this is. Now, normally, you just kind of fire these things off and just let them go willy-nilly, but want it to be a lot more accurate, which is why you purchased the second thing that goes on there.
Yep, the scope.
Well, it's a little more specific than that. Scopes are kind of old school. You, my friend, went for something much more modern, especially since this is Best Buy, where electronics come to die.
Ah, yes, an electric scope.
Well done, sir. Maybe something with a little more pinpoint accuracy.
Of course. Like
Sir, I'm trying to help you see the light.
I'm trying to see it. Obviously, a laser pointer.
I'd call that good. That's correct, sir. That is correct. Okay. Yes, of course, because there is. Now, I'm glad that you gave this to your grandmother, of course, because you don't fill it with water like you normally would, but not by a long shot. You fill it with something else entirely. I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you since it has nothing to do with the actual product itself. This is just an extra thing. You can fill it with anything you want, really. It's about the magic power. I know that my wife, because I bought her one, she fills it with Aquanet.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because when you aim this thing with the laser pointer at your grandmother, something wonderful happens to her head.
Oh, it grows hair.
Oh, is she bald?
I mean, she's old. I just assumed she was bald.
Oh, well then, okay, but let's pretend for a minute that she isn't bald.
Okay. It takes off the hair.
It's not quite as violent. Oh no, this will set you up nicely instead.
Oh, I see. It washes your hair.
Oh, that's very close to it, but after you're done washing it, it does what?
It dries it.
And then a little more specific.
It lathers it.
Oh, for crying out loud, that's part of the washing.
Oh, it styles it.
Yes, it gives you perfect hair. That is correct.
Cool.
Well done. So are you sure you want to take this back? I mean, we're closing soon, and we're just going to have to throw this away.
Oh, yeah, she hated it, and she hates me. Never me again.
Fair enough.
Repair a relationship, but I was wrong.
Right.
Punch a lady too many times, and they just don't want to see you anymore.
Well, that's weird. Let me go ahead and just give you this gift card here that's good for Circuit City instead. Good luck with that.
I'll take that.
We're about to be in the same company.
Oh.
Have a great day. Thanks for visiting us here at Best Buy. Oh, boy. These things are going quick. But everybody's bringing them back for some reason. Anyway, let's set it up. Oh, hello, sir. Welcome to Best Buy. My apologies. I see that you're here to return something.
Yes, I am. I bought something from Best Buy not 2 days ago.
Oh, I see.
And I'd like to return it now.
Oh, I see. Now, is this a gift for yourself or for someone else?
It was for the missus.
Oh, for the missus. I see. Now, of course, this is a perishable item. This came from our grocery section that we had set up just before going completely bankrupt.
Correct. Yes, I'd like to return this 6-foot bunch of bananas.
Holy cow. Now, that's one way to call it. It would be wrong, but that is one way to call it.
Very true, very true.
You see, we had set ourselves up with a brand new Best Buy bakery here. The Triple B, as we called it, before we went bankrupt, which is now part of the 4th B, so now we're Quad B. Best Buy bakery bankrupt.
I would like to return this baguette.
Oh, my goodness. That just leaves a hole in my heart when I hear someone call it that.
Oh, well, how about a loaf of Italian bread? French bread.
A very large hole right in the center of it.
Oh, well, how about I would return this bagel?
Sweeter than that, though.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do, sir. You called it a donut. That's what it is.
I was just trolling you.
No. Now, of course, this is there's a reason for why our bakery has helped bankrupt the entire company. Our bakers didn't really know what they were doing, especially when they were filling these donuts, because this is filled with something that is just wrong. Edible, yes, and somewhat within the same category, but oh boy, yikes.
Well, my wife didn't care for a donut filled with baked beans.
Yes. Boy, we did in fact bake those that were in there, but it's not the Boston kind that you're thinking of.
Ah, I see. It
ended up melting them pretty badly, so when people bit into it, they got scorched tongues.
Scorched tongues?
Yeah, because it was too hot. Because of the state that they were in, these particular things.
So they were molten lava donuts.
Oh, well, yeah, not good. It felt like that for sure when you bit into one of these. That's for darn sure. But of course, the filling itself was not made of molten rock.
It wasn't made of molten rock. No, it was
many
made
flavors
of ghost peppers.
Many flavors were involved in this particular filling. A lot like the baked kind that you mentioned before.
It was full of jelly beans.
Correct.
Red hot jelly beans.
That is correct,
Cinnamon,
sir. Yeah, well,
beans.
If you want to be that specific, sure. But it was filled with melted jelly beans. That's correct.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, that explains a lot. A
Now,
jelly donut, jelly bean donut. What's it?
Right. So you gave this to your wife then?
Yes, I did.
Boy, let me go ahead and tell you what a terrible idea that is for a man to give this to his wife, okay? Because, boy, you're not going to be able to get away with anything anymore. In fact, you're kind of going to do the opposite. The minute she takes a bite into this thing, other than burning her mouth, it gives her a special power.
Right. gives her psychic powers. She can read my mind like an open book.
Exactly. Well done, sir. You guessed the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I got to ask you here, did you really want to take this back, or did you want to maybe keep it for yourself?
I'm going to keep it for myself. I happen to like molten jelly beans.
Very good choice, sir.
We are. It is.
Correct. We are closing in just a couple of days here, sir. So I'm afraid that this is goodbye for now. So you have yourself a good life. I'm sure I'll probably see you somewhere on Amazon because that's where everybody's going to be shopping from now on. Have a great day.
That's the way it is. Bye-bye.
Good night. Whoo-wee! Let me tell you, this is a long shift, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad that I was here working my last day here at Best Buy. Oh, hello, ma'am. Nice to see you.
Hi.
Welcome to Best Buy.
Return this, please.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, this is a great item. This, of course, came from our home decor area of Best Buy. Another reason for why we're shutting down completely.
Yes, I got it for my aunt, but she is remodeling her house, so it didn't really work in the States.
I see. Your aunt, she's from the South?
Oh, yes. Very, very Southern woman. Yes. Why do you ask?
Well, because this is the perfect item for her. I mean, does she take a lot of naps?
Oh, she kind of lays about all day long, but I think she has plenty of these blankets.
Oh, well, it's blankets are always nice to have with this particular item.
Oh, because it's a pillow, yes.
Correct. That is correct. This is a pillow, but of course it's not filled with cotton. That wouldn't make it a Best Buy pillow, now would it?
No. It's full of, cereal and milk.
Oh, softer than that. Much more sweet.
Oh, yes, because it's made of marshmallow fluff.
It's a bit of a mashup, if you will. What's inside of here?
Because it's such a sweet potato.
There's another word for that.
Yam.
Correct. This is a pillow that's filled with yams.
When my aunt gave it back to me, she said, I am the way I am.
Popeye reference. That makes her very old.
Yes, very old.
Now, that's wonderful. Now, did you actually see her use this item? I mean, if she used it, that might not be possible.
No, she didn't use it. I'm returning it.
When was the last time you saw your aunt?
A week ago.
A week ago. Okay. And you just went to her house and grabbed it, or?
She left it on the front stoop.
Gotcha. All right. Now, here's the thing. That's a little complicated if you really think about it. You see, this item, it was designed not only for Southern women who love candied yams and sleeping, but it was also designed, by a powerful wizard. I might as well just go ahead and say it. I mean, we're closing anyway. We can let all kinds of, industry secrets out here. It was designed by a powerful wizard to be used by people for one specific purpose. And if you haven't seen her, well, that means it's done its job.
Do you think she's invisible?
I do, because that's exactly what this item does.
Oh, no. See, I thought she just didn't like it. I thought that was why she was shunning me.
I'm kind of surprised she didn't say something. I suppose she probably didn't want to scare you.
I'm sure that's what it was.
Well, if you want to keep her invisible, you can return the item now, or you could take it back to her and, maybe see if you can turn that particular effect off.
I'll ask my uncle and see what he would like.
Oh, well, that's a very good idea. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you coming here to Best Buy, and we're going to be closed in just a couple of days because Amazon is taking everything.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Bye now. And that's the game.
That's the game.
Yes, it is. What do you say we do one last one and then we're out of here, huh?
Yeah, let's do some world's worst and famous last words for everybody. Yeah.
Love it.
Hope everybody's having a good time.
Yeah.
So I need some occupations or famous people, either living or fictional. So go ahead and bring those in the comments. And we will do, let's see, the world's worst of an occupation or the famous last words of a famous person. Let's start with world's worst window washer.
World's worst window washer? How would that go?
Angel.
Don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. Ah!
Hooper. Oh, Hooper, you're still on mute, so I'm going to go to somebody else. Somebody has one. Kelly.
Good enough.
James.
All done, and oh darn it, another cabinet. Watched the wrong thing again. I'm terrible at this.
Angel.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
Window lickers, they're the worst.
Cooper.
In the age of COVID. Next one. Next one.
Yeah, all right. So the famous last words of George Clooney. Kelly.
I am so sorry for Batman. My apologies for ruining that.
Yes. Cooper?
I need to go to the hospital. I need to go to some place in the hospital where they will take emergencies. What's it called? What's it called? I need to go where there's emergencies.
Love it. Love it.
Angel, you had one.
Thank you for nominating me for Sexiest Man Alive for the 50th year in a row.
James.
Guys, no, I know I'm an actor, but I'm not faking this. Please call an ambulance.
All right, next one. Occupation. Let's do world's worst private chef.
World's worst private chef.
James.
Well, I hope you enjoy your souffle. Oh, by the way, did I mention I'm streaming on Facebook? It's not private at all. You jerk.
Eric.
Look, there's enough for everyone.
Angel.
Shopping list is stevia. That stuff's gross. Sugar, whole wheat flour.
Kelly.
Hello, madame and monsieur. I have made a wonderful meal for you today. This is called the McRib, and this is called the Big Mac. I hope you enjoy this. I made it myself, I promise.
Louisa.
Hey, dinner's almost ready. I hope that those fish in the tank were for fresh seafood night.
Oh, God. James.
All right, and that's 20 minutes, so I just pull it out of the oven, and oh, darn it, another cabinet. What am I can't do anything right. I keep... Oh, nuts.
All
Nice.
right, next one. Famous last words. Let's do Jane Austen. Jane Austen's famous last words. Eric.
Why did it have to be zombies?
Yes. Louisa.
Let's keep them 6 feet apart. That'll be hot.
Another one.
Oh, I love that one. Oh, that's great. Okay. World's worst professional snuggler? World's worst professional snuggler. Angel.
Come here. Oh, sorry. Come here.
Louisa.
Oh, don't stop. I'm terribly ticklish.
Kelly.
Bring it in, big guy. Come on.
Louisa.
All right, I got the bags, I got the watches. Oh, you didn't say smuggle. Never mind.
Eric, you had one?
It was that one.
Was that specific one?
Nice.
All right, let's see. Famous last words. Who else do we got in here? Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell's famous last words. Eric?
Why? Why do they put me in movies? Why? Nobody likes me. Nobody. No one.
Louisa?
Need more cowbell.
Kelly?
All right, let's take a look at my brand new contract here. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. Oh, apparently I end up like Chevy Chase in the end. Darn it.
I'm sorry.
One last one, and then we're calling it.
Okay. Let's do World's Worst Salvation Army Santa.
World's Worst Salvation Army Santa.
Kelly?
Come forward, little boy. Let's talk to you real quick. No guns! No guns!
Angel?
Sorry. I got tired of the bell.
Eric?
Thank you.
Robot there. Robot voice. Louisa?
All right. 2 for them, 2 for me. 2 for them, 2 for me. 1 for them, 5 for me.
James?
That's right. You're not signing away a donation. You're signing up to serve your country. You're enlisted now. I'm an actual Army Santa.
Oh, God.
Kelly?
Hello, boys and girls. I'm here to take all of your Christmas wishes. Before you come any closer, I have to inform you that it costs $4.95 per minute. Just put it in the bucket right next to me here.
James?
All right, I'm done playing nice. Put it all in the bucket right now. Put it in there. Don't call the police. Put down the cell phone. Put down the cell phone!
Nice. Okay, well, I think we're going to go ahead and just call it on that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all so much for joining us for our final show of 2020. This was our holiday special. Baby, it's COVID outside, and hopefully it won't be like that for much longer because 2021 is coming, and we have got plans to get ourselves back on the stage live. But until then, 3 weeks from now, we are going to be returning to YouTube with the second season of Nine and Numb at Home. This is where we get together and we play some games and we talk about things and we try to pretty much mess with each other for an hour or so online. So hopefully you can make it to our YouTube page. It's basically just YouTube at Nine and Numb, I believe is what the terminology for that is. I'm not a technology guy. I have no idea. So thank you all so much for joining us. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody. We hope you had a great time because we did. And we will see you guys next year in 2021.
Bye. Merry Christmas, everybody.